Welcome to the show that separates the contenders from the pretenders. That's right, we're diving headfirst into the debate that's raged on since the dawn of the Orange Sphere, the top 10 greatest basketball players of all time. Now listen, I'm talking about the creme de la creme, the legends who redefined the game, the icons who made millions fall in love with The Rock. From legendary icons to modern-day superstars, these athletes have left an indelible mark on the game. Get ready to debate, because we're about to break down their handles, their hustle, their championship medal. We're talking buckets, dimes, and that clutch gene you just can't teach. This is the Pantheon, folks, and believe me when I say this list is stacked. You already know who sits on the throne: Michael Jordan, 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls, all while rocking those iconic sneakers. We talking about 6 Finals MVPs too, folks. This man was built for the big stage. He didn't just beat his opponents, he demolished them. Jordan's impact on the game? Unmatched. He transcended sports, became a global icon, a brand, a symbol of excellence. His airness with that killer instinct, that fadeaway jumper, that tongue-wagging swagger. He was must-see TV every single night, and don't even get me started on the shoes. Air Jordans, man, they changed the game, on and off the court. Michael Jordan, the GOAT, the legend, the one and only. You come at the king, you best not miss. Hold up, folks, before you at me, let's talk LeBron James. The king has been dominating the league for 2 decades, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. 4 championships with 3 different teams, that's unheard of. And let's not forget those 4 MVP awards and his God-given talent. The man's a walking triple-double. LeBron's versatility is off the charts. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward. He can do it all. His size, his speed, his court vision. It's like he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. And the man's a walking bucket. He's coming for that all-time scoring record. And I wouldn't bet against him. LeBron James, a force of nature, a generational talent, and a lock for any conversation about the greatest to ever lace him up. Now let's talk about the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the man with the most unstoppable shot in NBA history, the skyhook. 6 NBA championships, 6 MVP awards, and the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Those are Hall of Fame numbers right there. His dominance spanned 2 decades, folks. He was a winner at every level, from high school to UCLA to the Milwaukee Bucks and the Los Angeles Lakers. That skyhook, though, that was his bread and butter. Unblockable, automatic, pure poetry in motion. He was a giant among men, a true pioneer on and off the court. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a legend, a champion, and a true ambassador for the game of basketball. Chapter 4. Next up, we got the point guard who redefined the position, Earvin Magic Johnson. 5 NBA championships with the Showtime Lakers, a smile that could light up a room, and a passing ability that was simply magical. He made his teammates better, folks. He saw the floor like a chessboard, always 2 steps ahead of everyone else. His rivalry with Larry Bird, legendary. They pushed each other to be better, and the game was better for it. And let's not forget, he did it all with flair, with that infectious joy that was impossible to resist. Magic Johnson, a showman, a winner, and one of the most electrifying players to ever grace the hardwood. Chapter 5. Speaking of Larry Legend, you think Magic was intense? Larry Bird was on another level. The trash talk, the work ethic, the ice in his veins, simply unstoppable. 3 NBA championships with the Boston Celtics, 3 MVP awards, and a jump shot that was as pure as it gets. He didn't jump out of the gym, didn't have blazing speed, but he outworked, outsmarted, and outplayed everyone he faced. Bird could score from anywhere on the court, and his competitive fire was unmatched. He wanted to win, and he'd do whatever it took to make it happen. Larry Bird, a legend, a competitor, and one of the greatest shooters the game has ever seen. Chapter 6. Now let's talk about pure power, folks. Shaquille O'Neal, the Diesel, the Big Aristotle. This man was a force of nature. 4 NBA championships, 3 Finals MVPs, and a list of broken backboards that would make your head spin. He was simply unstoppable in the paint. Defenders bounced off him like they were bowling pins. Shaq was a walking highlight reel, with thunderous dunks and a personality that was larger than life. He was a one-man wrecking crew, a dominant force who changed the game with his sheer size and strength. Shaquille O'Neal, a champion, an entertainer, and one of the most physically imposing players in NBA history. Now let's talk about consistency, folks. Tim Duncan, Mr. Fundamental, the anchor of the San Antonio Spurs dynasty. 5 NBA championships, 5 finals MVPs, and a career defined by quiet excellence and unwavering leadership. He let his game do the talking. Duncan was a master of the fundamentals. Footwork, post moves, mid-range jumper. He did it all with textbook precision. He was the ultimate teammate, a true leader who never sought the spotlight, but always shone brightest when it mattered most. Tim Duncan, a winner, a role model, and the epitome of quiet greatness. Now let's talk about relentless drive, folks. Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, a player who embodied dedication, passion, and an unquenchable thirst for greatness. 5 NBA championships, 2 finals MVPs, and a scoring ability that was simply breathtaking. The man was a walking bucket. Kobe's work ethic was legendary. He was always the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. He modeled his game after his idol, Michael Jordan, and he was every bit as competitive and driven. Kobe Bryant, a champion, an icon, and a true student of the game. Let's talk about a man who needs no introduction. Wilt Chamberlain, the Big Dipper, a statistical anomaly who dominated the game like few others. 2 NBA championships, 4 MVP awards, and a record book that still bears his name. 100 points in a single game, only Wilt. Averaging 50 points and 25 rebounds for an entire season, Wilt again. He was a physical specimen unlike anything the league had ever seen. Wilt Chamberlain, a legend, a showman, and one of the most dominant players in NBA history. Finally, we come to the man with more rings than fingers, Bill Russell. This man was all about winning, folks. 11 NBA championships in 13 seasons with the Boston Celtics. Unthinkable. He was the heart and soul of that dynasty. Russell was a defensive monster, a shot-blocking machine who redefined what it meant to control the paint. He was a leader, a winner, and a true pioneer for African-American athletes. Bill Russell, a legend, a champion, and one of the most important figures in NBA history. That's our list of the top 10 greatest basketball players of all time. Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments below. This is a debate that will never truly be settled, but one thing's for sure. These legends have left an indelible mark on the game we love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more sports content. We'll be back soon with more heated debates, breakdowns, and top 10 lists.